If there's a Bible character that I will apologize to, it will be Queen Vashti. So welcome to the 1% where we learn something about editing. Queen Vashti was the wife of a Persian king. It is this same Persia that conquered Babylon, the mighty Babylon that conquered Jerusalem and took the people of Israel into exile. The Persians conquered. King Ahasuerus now was ruling a successful empire, an empire that spanned all the way from India till Ethiopia. In the 3rd year of his reign, he did something significant. He decided that this was his year of merriment. So what did he do? He hosted a party for his officials, like for his cabinet, I want to use modern terms, for 180 days. 180 days, not 1 day, not 2 days. This is approximately 6 months. Then, as if that one was not enough for him, he said, you know what? Let's add 7 more days. This time, it's not only going to be for my cabinet. Let us invite everybody in the palace of Shushan. So if you are working as a palace maid, security, house girl, cleaner, anything that you are in that palace, you are welcome to this second round of the party. This one lasted for 7 days. And he specifically said, there should be no limit to the wine flowing in all these parties. So if you can drink, if I should use modern terms, we can drink 7 crates, 20 crates of beer, fire down. On the 7th day of this party, and I guess it should be after the 6 months party in this second round of party, on the 7th day, he said, you know what, bring out Queen Vashti, let them see her, because according to the Bible, Queen Vashti was very beautiful. Like, if you see her, they don't need to tell you 2 times, say, this woman is very beautiful. So he was like, bring her, let us showcase her beauty so everybody can see the kind of woman, the kind of queen I have. So at this point, I not only criticized Vashti before. I used to think, why would she turn down a whole queen? She was disrespectful. I've come to understand that she did not just say no. She said no to the objectifying of her being. The Bible even commented clearly that when this king was clearly in high spirits of guilt because of the wine, that is when he made this order. So it's almost like saying, bring out this my fancy jewelry, let me show everybody, or this my fancy sword, or this, she at that point, she's no longer a queen. She's now an object to be viewed. And she recognized that this is not this is not like an applause, this is a ridicule. And at that point, she said, no, I am not going to do this. And she was very brave, because at that time, it was just easy for the king to say, you know what, take off with her head. Off with her head. And that's it. So she was very brave. She didn't even care if it would cost her life, because she was falling the king's hand. You know what it means to fall the king's hand in those days? You know how bad it is that Esther had to pray to see the king. That same king, this one said, no, I will not. And the king, in that drunken rage, he said, you know what? They go and no longer be the queen today. Later, after the king's rage had died down and he had come to his senses of like, they get him, oh, maybe I did the bad thing by making such decision. Because Vashti is not your average girl. But his cabinet people came and said, you know what? Leave her. Let's organize a beauty contest of all the finest virgins in the kingdom. So when we organize it, the finest of them all will be your new king of men. That's a better idea. Only of going back to my ex. And that's what they did.